Let's go.
You start the voice.
What's that?
Do your intro.
Alright, and we're live in 3, 2, 1. And we're back with the second episode of the HouDons podcast. I'm here with my man's
Mondo.
George.
and your boy,
A kid named
Sniffy. We got some good topics and a special guest
That's coming
On
later.
the way.
coming later. We're gonna go run through some topics first, and then we'll go transition into the guest. So, go ahead.
Alright, y'all boys want to start with that Amber Geiger? Get it out the way.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Go ahead. So, for the people that don't know about Amber,
Who is
let them know.
Amber Geiger?
Is that police officer, that white woman in Dallas, killed a black guy in his apartment, but she thought it was hers. Didn't even ask him no question or anything, just shot the dude, killed him. Fast forward to, I think it was last week, on trial, they sentenced her, they only give her 10 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then after the sentencing, what kind of blew it up more than it already was her brother. His brother, the dude that
They hugged her, right?
He hugged her. He said that he loves her and that he forgives.
He forgives
and
her
all
for
that.
everything that she did.
Yeah, because I guess they're real religious.
Hell no. I don't believe none
And
of
then
that.
his dad, the next day, says that he wishes they could be friends after this.
What the fuck? Why do you need to be friends with her?
That's them. That's, I guess, because they're real religious. That's what.
He tried to get them cheeks one time?
Bro, I am flabbergasted.
Bro,
Your
most of
son
the
is dead.
Black Twitter hated them motherfuckers because of that.
What? Didn't the only witness die on Friday, right?
Oh yeah.
The only witness
Forgot
died on
about that.
Friday.
I mean, I believe
They
like
killed that
it
dude.
is genuinely good to not hold grudges. Grudges makes it hard
True.
to like live, etc. But if you fucking killed my son,
Brother.
but I'm talking about that from the dad's
Oh, yeah,
perspective,
yeah.
talking about he wants to be friends. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
no, I'm not going for
Why
that.
you
bro.
killed my son? Why the fuck I need to be
Like,
friends with
I
you?
can forgive you, but I don't want to be around you and talk to you and be your friend. Now, if that's his way of coping, like, okay, let him live his life. He's a grown man,
Yeah.
but
Still,
no.
everyone's different about the situation.
It made it
No.
seem like they turned her into the victim.
Right.
And
I
that's
saw that
racial.
too.
That is
The-
super fucking
the
racial. She's
cop-
white, right?
yeah.
She's white,
The
and the
cop-
dude was black.
The cop was brushing her hair after the sentence.
Didn't
The
yeah,
judge?
The judge
hugged her,
cried.
gave
and hugged
her a Bible, which
Yeah.
is unconstitutional. That's why they're trying to
Yeah.
get her removed. And I don't know, that's just wild to me. I didn't like that at all.
My thing is it's just
And didn't they pick
not
up?
fair.
Right. Why didn't they pick up her text messages with some people that she's real racist and stuff?
I think so.
Yeah.
What I had heard, I don't know why they even brought it up, was she was sexting with some dude that was married or something. Right before.
But yeah, that shit's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so look, let's run through it. Like, what is her takeaway? Like, what does she say? What is the incident from her point of view?
She thought the dude was inside her apartment.
But the thing is, it takes a lot
Because
of
they live in the same apartment complex.
It takes a lot of action for you to pull out your gun and not realize it ain't your apartment.
The dude was sitting on his couch watching TV and she shot him.
In his own apartment, right?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of
But
action.
how did she get in his apartment though?
I guess it was open. I don't realize
the door
how
was
you
open.
walk in another person's
And I
apartment,
realize it's yours.
thinking it's yours. And
I can understand the same
yeah, I
layout,
got the
but then
same-
you figure out there's shit in there that's not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, what
you'd
the
have to
fuck?
figure that out really quick. And first of all, once you have a gun on him and you see he's sitting there in his fucking, he's in his pajamas.
I think
Probably.
I
so.
think he was like, or he's for sure in home
Oh
attire.
yeah.
He's
Your crib,
in
you're
home
comfortable.
attire.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Excuse me. That out of line. No, I mean,
It sounds a lot of fishiness goes around there.
is it like a conspiracy or is it racism? Because I feel like there's a fine line of difference.
I mean, it could have been a racist thing when she walked in for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but it also could have been for sure an accident because maybe she had a long shift and she was coming
Bro,
home.
no, fuck no.
Why you
We're
killing
not-
dude?
But
We are
I
not
know.
excusing
No.
her.
I'm not excusing her about
Okay,
that. I'm
okay,
just
okay.
saying, bro. It takes
Just
a lot of
play devil's
action to
advocate.
pull out your gun and not realize what the fuck am I doing.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're coming in from her point of view, maybe she got in. Typically, when I walk in the house,
But there's no
I've got, like,
reason
the
to pull your
charger
gun
on my
out.
neck.
There's no reason.
like when I get home, I usually have a bunch of shit in my hands. I'm on the phone. I'm watching a video.
Yeah.
Like, so if I was to see that, it would probably be a 10-second delay before I could get to my gun and et cetera, et cetera. So like I feel like she had to have ample time to like process the shit. You know what I'm saying? For it to go through her head, she had plenty of time.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And like, we know the history of America. We're not blind to the fact that black people have continuously gotten treated wrong for a long
sure.
time, and it continues.
For sure.
And you know, so
But bro, like, why don't you don't even ask questions?
yeah,
Like, all right, I guess. Let's just assume she actually thought it was her apartment.
hmm
Why not ask, what the hell you doing in my apartment?
yeah.
You already got the gun out.
Right.
You already.
She took it. I feel like she just felt like she had a chance to kill somebody, like that she didn't like for whatever reason.
Maybe.
Like it could have been racial.
We don't know.
It could have been. I mean, I feel like
He
if
could
I was to
have
do
said,
better research-
looked at her some way, or
Yeah.
like, and she took that as offensive. Who never knows.
Nah.
But still, there should be no action for you to shoot somebody in
Exactly.
their own home.
Yeah, I just said, like, what his family.
in 10
Like,
years. Look, first of
yeah,
all,
10
10 years.
bro.
That's
That's-
not accidental manslaughter. That is a fucking murder. That is a murder.
That's
like,
a murder.
You deserve more.
I saw
It's
earlier.
premeditated.
on
You
Twitter.
thought about pulling your gun out. and
I
you
saw
shot him.
earlier on Twitter they gave some black dude like 72 years for killing a canine. cop.
See,
Yeah.
it makes no sense.
They gave her 10 years for killing a man.
That shit's out of line, bro.
Yeah, I just didn't like what her
Do
family,
you
what
know
his
what
family
city
did.
that you said
It's in
Dallas?
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Texas is known for racism.
Right. That's why I'm gonna for Dallas.
You know what I'm saying?
South
I'm not gonna
Buffalo.
say Dallas. I don't know Dallas particularly, but I just know Texas as a whole is typically
Oh yeah.
racist,
Yeah.
especially
Outside
in
the big cities.
outside
We're-
the big cities.
We're-
Democratic
we're-
parties tend to rule
We're
the
a
bigger
red
cities.
state.
Yeah,
That's right, so.
we're a red state, bro, and the major cities in our state aren't even red.
Yeah.
Houston,
Like
Dallas,
the
San Antonio,
central, the
Austin.
central Houston
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
like the central Dallas part, there's not even red.
That's crazy. But to put that into perspective in a way that like somehow it's excusable or
It's not.
it's not, bro. I can't. I don't think so. I don't know.
I just didn't like how his family.
Yeah, the family
Yeah.
situation was all weird.
Like,
The mom was really different about it though.
you can cope differently to each his own.
Yeah, like
But I would I can't.
They
agree
could try
with
to act like it's a coping mechanism as much as they want to, but I don't know. I don't understand how you could not have hard
that.
feelings.
It'd be fuck you for life.
Exactly.
Cool.
Like, and I'm a father.
I hope you
I
rot in
am
jail.
a father.
Yeah.
I hope all the bad things in life happen to you. All that.
All that, yeah, for real.
No forgiveness. Fuck that.
For
Yeah.
real, for real. Man, I was listening to the Alex Jones podcast this morning with T.I. I don't know.
The T.I.
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the Expeditiously.
It was
by
with Alex
T.I.
Jones, right?
By Alex Jones on it.
That
Man,
one was crazy.
that Bohemian Grove stuff is fucking...
Oh, this
Bro, I wish he would have expanded on that more instead of
Right?
T.I. interrupting
T.I.
him
loves
every
interrupting.
segment of the
Interrupting,
damn
bro.
pod.
he loved to interrupt
Constantly
this man.
interrupted, bro. Look, my takeaway from this. Look, first of all, I don't know if Bohemian Grove is the same as what's the other one? Some island. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. But I heard that they fucking put guys in a glass coffin and everybody jacks off on them or some shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah, I
it
heard about it.
on Joe Rogan.
Like powerful people, right?
Yeah, I heard about it on the Joe Rogan podcast.
That's
that-
crazy.
I don't know. I think it may be Bohemian Grove, but
Just so people understand. Alex Jones said the Bohemian Grove is where the
High.
true 1% of America, the presidents, all the rich, wealthy,
mm,
powerful people,
Celebrities.
go for, I don't know if it's a week or weekend,
hmm
to act bad.
act bad. They
Oh,
partake
yeah.
in rituals.
Yeah.
All that shit.
They partake in some fucking satanic shit.
Yeah, just so the people know what
They
we're talking about.
partake in fucking sexual activity. Sometimes guys don't want to admit that they're gay, so they go there to do gay stuff.
Yeah.
Vice versa, like. So the Bohemian Grove
it's
situation
just
is
for guys. They don't go with their wives.
Yeah.
If they want girls, they get prostitutes or
they have a hotel of them.
Yeah, they said they have a hotel across the way where they have all the prostitutes, all the famous porn stars.
They said they do a shitload of rituals and.
I think that somehow can tie into Illuminati based upon.
Sure.
He talked about
He
on the
said Illuminati's
podcast like
real.
a lot about like the ritual of an innocent child. It had to be a child,
That's some
et cetera, et
Illuminati
cetera.
shit.
That's some Illuminati shit, bro. Like, I don't. We as a people have always been known to come together as groups, gangs, as cultures, as this and that. So, I mean, they said it's 2,700 acres right there, bro. That's the size of a fucking city.
Nah, not 27. I think it was bigger than that. I think he said 2,700.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2,700 acres. Yeah.
I think he said 27.
No, that's a lot, bro.
Don't send them niggas.
That's
Don't
like-
send them short.
Yeah, hell no.
That's
a lot of land.
That's a
That's a
lot.
lot of fucking land, bro.
That's a lot for you to do
I
some
mean, you
crazy
could
shit.
you could only imagine like what could happen, bro. Like you could do anything. You could be burying bodies. Nobody's ever gonna find it.
No, it's private property, so.
But yeah, I mean, Alex Jones in general, I feel like
That's an interesting dude.
He's an interesting.
I feel like
guy.
he checks out though. Like I don't feel like.
Do you believe
he's-
some stuff is fake though?
Honestly, there's few things that I've heard come out of his mouth that I do believe are fake, but it's few. Because like when you do the research, but not this is where things get twisted. Is when you go do research, researches tend to be based upon another person's research which is given to you by the internet. So it's like you can only validate it so far.
He always talks about going Google and Google. So it's
exactly,
like,
like
how far is this?
Like
true?
yeah, but the stuff that he says like aliens, I'm all the way
Oh, yeah,
there.
for sure.
I'm all the way
Yeah,
there.
he said some of the aliens, or I don't know. I think he said that he doesn't believe in the outer space aliens. He thinks they're interdimensional.
yeah.
Interdimensional.
Which
Demons. He actually said demons.
I hadn't,
right?
yeah, I hadn't heard that, and that was interesting.
I was actually listening to Joe Rogan on the way up here to shoot, and there was this guy that said the Mexican government has like guaranteed 100% true. They caught footage of a UFO under the water, and it came up out of water, and it just, and it's like they just caught the footage, right? And they had this guy on who has like he's detailing like a recent time that he's seen some stuff that he was diving underwater. He's a diver. He's diving underwater, right? And they're like supposed to like retrieve a torpedo or something. That something rises from the bottom of the depths of the ocean, sucks in the torpedo, and just goes down.
Ooh,
and this is his personal account, and that he's screaming on the mic, "Hey, pull me up, pull me up, pull me up!" Like, and it was confirmed by the Mexican government that there was 2 aircrafts that they move in a way that is
Never
impossible
seen.
for our
Yeah.
technology. So if they're proving shit like that, and see what the government doesn't says is like I think it was 2 years ago they declassified all of the alien findings from the past like 20, 30 years. So it's
Like
public
Roswell and all
records,
that shit.
Roswell, but they didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
They just
What's
declassified
that,
it.
Roswell?
Roswell is like
When they caught the alien, when they said the alien crash landed.
they crash
But
landed
it really wasn't.
in New Mexico.
It really was nothing. It was just all staged.
I don't like that Area 51 shit.
But I mean,
plus they're-
it could. I feel like everything has its truths
Yo,
because
yeah.
like even if it was staged, maybe they staged it for a greater purpose.
Oh yeah,
because-
for sure. Government works
You know.
harder, so they know what the fuck's going on.
But I mean, I could believe that because, bro, the ocean is so big and so deep.
yeah, they said they only
You don't know what
they
the hell
only
is
export
there.
20% of the ocean. So.
Bro.
Nah, I think it was less.
I
bro.
thought it was like
10?
5.
Yeah,
now.
like 3 or 4.
But yeah, it was 3. I think until like 5 years ago maybe, and then they
Yeah.
just hit 4 or 5. Like,
It's way deeper than like
Oh, for sure.
the Mount Everest.
mhm.
The summits, like it goes
It's
way
way
deeper.
deeper. And you gotta
way
think, bro. When if say there's a giant squid down there, right? It doesn't have anything down there to kill it.
Yeah.
It just has many years and years and years to
You
fucking
don't know.
grow.
What if there's something bigger?
But that's what I'm saying. At some point in time, there's something gigantic down there.
Oh, for sure. There's shit that nobody's seen before.
Huge, bro. Like
Bro,
fucking huge.
They keep finding new species
Yep,
of fish
yep,
or
yep.
jellyfish or whatever. that they had never seen before because they live all the way
the water
in the dark. They rarely
that's
come
the
up
one,
to the light
That's the one thing I'm scared of. Water.
Yeah, the water's crazy because you don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
at all. Like, I don't get in the ocean.
And back to like the pyramids, they had like writings on the wall of people that had feathers and wings that were part man, part fucking bird, and then they had people written on the pyramid walls. They were part man and they had fish scales. So like they were said those were the higher beings,
bro. I think
supposedly certain cultures.
I think we're aliens, bro.
You think so?
Maybe true.
I think we're aliens. Like we came to this